'Cause this city is my city, is my city, my city. I love it. I love it.
Hi, Chad. Could you tell me about your plan to reduce water bills?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first of all, what we need to do here is we need to readjust our water bills as it currently sits. When you don't actually use your water in your house, it costs us $50 per month versus in other cities in Western Canada, it's about $33 to around $30 a month. So that's $20 a month that residents of Regina are paying more just to have water coming to their house. $240 a year. This is a big difference for people that are having difficulties putting food on their table. Second thing is that obviously the city of Regina can only affect the cost of living in certain ways. So this is one of the ways that we can do that, and I feel it's very effective and very important to the residents of Regina. And then finally, also, as we reduce our base fees, we're going to be adjusting our usage fees, and this will help reduce the overall, encourage the reduction of the usage of water, so that we can be a little more conservative and environmentally aware.
Can the city of Regina really afford to do this?
Well, honestly, the city of Regina can't afford not to do this. You know why? Because the fact is that here we are currently having residents having to go to the food bank, and we're seeing this on an ongoing basis in record numbers. We need to address this, and one of the ways we can address this from City Hall is by reducing our water bills, taking the recycling fees off there. Those are things that make a big difference to people that are having a very difficult time trying to make ends meet. And of course, from an environmental perspective, it only makes sense. We can encourage people to use less water, which only makes things much, much better in the end.
So what are your thoughts on conservation of water? How do we conserve water in our homes?
Well, obviously, financial penalties are one way to do it, and that's why I say that we need to adjust our usage rates, because what that's going to do is it's going to make people think twice before they go and water their lawn all night, or before they go and take fresh water and use it for things that they don't need to use it necessarily for. Another opportunity is gray water initiatives. This is something that is very unique and very up and coming in the world. And I think those are great ways to make sure that we're actually recycling as much as we can. Rather than using fresh water in our toilets, for example, we can use our shower water. Things like that. It just makes perfect sense. So we can't, it's great for all citizens of Regina from all avenues of it.
What's your plan regarding businesses that utilize water, such as car washes or laundromats?
Well, I mean, this is going to be, it's not really going to impact them very much, because what we're doing is we're focusing more on the residential side of things. Really, in terms of dollars and cents to them, it's not going to make a major difference. That's something that we obviously would like to work with them to make sure that it's not impacting them as dramatically as it may, because obviously they would have to pass on those costs to residents, and we don't want to see that. So we would have to address that situation with the businesses as independent businesses are.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Anything you'd like to add before we close the interview?
That's the trick question. Well, I just want to make sure that people understand that, this is what I'm all about. I'm all about making sure that taxpayers are getting the best bang for their buck here in Regina, and I'm all about making sure that we make ends meet. I don't forget where I came from. I lived that life of poverty and everything, and I know what it's like to have to make ends meet like that. So I want to make sure that every dollar that the people get in their household are put towards things that matter.
Well, thank you, Chad.
Thank you.